How to talk to a girl. Whenever you talk to a girl, do you start stuttering and forget even your own name? Do you want this to stop? Then start a conversation on a topic that you think will interest you both. You'll have more fun doing this and you'll feel a connection with the girl you're talking to. You will feel more relaxed and you will lose track of time talking to this special girl. To talk to a girl, approach her in a friendly and normal manner and make her feel special by expressing interest in her thoughts, giving her sincere compliments, and using open body language. This may sound daunting, but with a little practice you can talk to almost any girl without breaking a sweat. 1. Touch her eye. You don't have to do anything very complicated or dramatic to achieve this. In fact, you shouldn't do anything complicated or dramatic. Just smile at her, apologize for bumping into her, or look at her for a moment, then look away and look again after enough time has passed. You don't have to say hello the second you see her. Instead, you can wait for her to get a little curious about you. If you already know the girl, of course, don't sell yourself too slowly. Just go straight up and say hello. If you are confident, why not introduce yourself? 1. Make sure you use confident body language when approaching the girl. When approaching her, keep your head up, look forward, and have good posture. If you wait too long to greet her, she may feel ignored. 2. Introduce yourself. All you have to do is say, "Hi, my name is Ken. What's your name?" Or, "I'm Ken, nice to meet you." You can also start a conversation by asking her questions about something you both have in common, such as a class you both took. When he or she responds and tells you his or her name, reach over and gently shake his or her hand. Don't be awkward about it. Sure, it might seem a bit old-fashioned, but this is how mature people introduce themselves. If you already know the girl, greet her directly and make sure you tell her your name. Once you know her name, use it a few times when talking to her to make her think that you really enjoy talking to her and care about what she has to say. 1 or 2 uses of her name is enough. 3. Be yourself. Relax and let the girl see who you really are. If you're silly and funny, make her laugh. If you are more serious and joking is not your thing, instead of telling her lots of jokes, talk to her about interesting and meaningful topics without being too serious. Also, just as you need to know things about him, her, you need to tell him, her things about yourself so that she gets to know you. This is part of being yourself. But whatever you do, make sure that you don't spend all the time talking about yourself. Ask her to tell you a little bit about herself. Pretend that you're really interested even if you are not. Remember that while it's important to be yourself, keep your quirkier qualities hidden, the kind that make people say, "You should get to know her first." You don't want to freak her out. Try to talk about topics that might interest her too. 4. Smile. This can work very well. Smiling shows that you are enjoying the conversation and that you feel comfortable, which will make the girl want to keep talking to you. Try to smile with a natural expression where your lips slightly lift upwards and when necessary smile bigger and show your teeth. You don't have to smile all the time, but smiling when you need to early in the conversation will make the girl feel validated. Laugh if she says something funny. Smiling puts her at ease and makes her think that you really like what she is saying. You shouldn't smile all the time, otherwise you might look nervous or like you are forcing yourself. 5. Avoid getting personal. If you like the girl, then of course your goal is to get to know her sooner or later, but that doesn't mean you should talk to her seconds after meeting her, detailing your sadness over the death of your grandmother or the rash on your back. Instead, opt for light topics that are easy to talk about and not offensive, like your pets, favorite bands, and hobbies, and don't make her feel uncomfortable when you haven't really gotten to know each other yet. Showing her that you care in a subtle way can make her whole day. Choosing light topics in the beginning doesn't mean you have to choose boring ones. You don't have to talk about the weather just to avoid talking about something a bit personal. If you live in a place where people are really interested in the weather, then you can talk about it. Follow the flow of the conversation. Sometimes 2 people start off in such a way that they start opening up to each other sooner than they expected. If the girl starts to open up to you and she really trusts you, you can stop holding back a bit. Don't forget to subscribe. Good day.